as we do see 3 more gateways being placed, going for some gateway-heavy army composition instead of going for these Colossus, which are very common.
Yeah, well, some players just tend to like the gateway play until you get your 3rd expansion or so.
I think that's
and
a very...
the 2nd expansion, of course.
I think, once again, I think Palandiell is just adapting to the game. He saw Thors and then he thought, well, I do have the possibility of making Immortals, which will do heavy damage to these Thors.
Yeah, but as you can see, the robotics bay is going down now.
Yes, well, I guess my clairvoyant skills aren't as good as I thought.
And we're seeing a 2nd expansion from Ecto coming up.
He will start working on these rocks so he can transfer some SCVs. And this could be a crucial moment in this game, as if Palandiell is not going to get his 3rd, then a tree-based Terran is just so much better than a Protoss, so he should really start expanding or build up a very nice push to destroy him in this loophole where he's expanding himself.
Yeah, he really needs that 2nd expansion also.
And we do see the mech plus 1 damage upgrade, as well as the ground unit plus 1 damage upgrade coming up for the Terran player Ecto. And Thermaland's going up for Palandiell. As we do see him just continue to pump out Colossus. Finally starting to work on these destructible rocks, going to get up his 3rd expansion.
Yeah, and this is interesting that they both go for the 2nd expansion behind.
Why is that interesting?
Because some players tend to go for the gold expansion first to get
why is that?
an advantage in the mineral income.
Why is that? Oh, to get an advantage. Never mind, I'm sleeping, I'm not listening to what you're saying, I'm just commentating randomly.
Living in your own world, as usual.
Yes indeed. That's because I saw this Viking coming out, trying to scout some sort of ninja expansion for Palandiell, as he does place his Nexus as his 2nd expansion.
Oh, yeah.
1 Viking on the field could be crucial, as we do see Colossus continue to be pumped out for Palandiell. However, these Thors are going to do a lot of damage to those Colossus if not micro correctly.
Yeah.
And look at the main from Palandiell. Just look at how many probes are there.
Oh,
that is amazing.
Totally oversaturated.
Indeed so. In the 2nd, he's got like 1 billion probes. I'm actually going to
like
go to
40.
the counting stage. He's got 66 probes, which is
66.
66 probes, which is a lot for 2 bases.
Yeah, it is.
In comparison, Ecto has got 66. SCV 68 now, and he's working off 3 bases, fully saturated.
The probe train.
You do see charge coming up from the sides and more Immortals coming out here. Probably a very nice adaptation to the game, as he did see Thor heavy.
Oh yeah, you need loads of zealots against Thors.
Indeed, and Immortals are just evil if microed against Thors, so that's probably going to be very good.
Yeah.
As we do see the infantry plus 2 weapon upgrade coming out for Ecto as well, having over-exaggerated his main as well. These 2 players are not very focused on their macro game, it seems. Palandiell should probably start working on getting another expansion to just get all of these probes into work.
Yeah, it seems like he might head for the gold expansion. And
nice,
there we go.
Does seems like it. We do see more Vikings being pumped out. He did scout these Colossus with his scan. Let's going to reply to that, adding a reactor to his target, just pumping out more Vikings, and these Vikings are just going to do so much damage to these Colossus, no matter how well they're microed.
Yeah.
And something interesting to note here is that now when Palandiell is going for his... No, he's not. Just moving out. That's interesting. He got scanned, but he decides not to go for the expansion.
And there we go.
Engagement. Stimming up, trying to do much damage. These sellers taking a lot of damage from the entire army. We do see these Vikings doing short work of these Colossus. This is definitely in the Terran's favor, just completely mashing the Protoss's army, and he's probably going to move forward here with a billion Thors, and
he goes right in for the kill.
Indeed he does, and
but Palandiell did warp more units in, and
Palandiell's in a very tough spot here. Setting up the siege tanks. Well, this retreat is really... and he goes in again, blinking, making an offensive blink. I'm not sure that's the best of ideas for Palandiell. It does seem rather bad right now. Of course, he might be able to do some miraculous comeback, taking... Ecto isn't going to move out in this timing window.
It seems like Palandiell panicked a bit. Just try to get the siege tank down.
Yes, indeed. We do see more Colossus being pumped out here, which is also a very odd decision made by Palandiell, as he does know there's a lot of Vikings on the field, which will just destroy his Colossus, so I don't really understand why he's going for that. Meanwhile, we do see that Ecto is sitting on 4 bases, comfortably sitting on 4 bases, and is just in complete control of this game right now.
Yeah, he's just out-macroed here.
And we do see some High Tumblers coming up here. And Suckstorm being researched, more gateways being produced. High Tumblers against Thors. That is interesting.
It would be useful if he did upgrade the energy bar for them.
Oh, well, that...
Oh, they deleted that, yeah, that's true.
And he seems to be moving out for the 3rd base of Palandiell's, which could be very bad.
Does scout it.
Probably going to move on his army. No, he's not.
Helping him. Destroying the rocks.
just poking to these rocks, making them obnoxious, and then putting back.
Yeah.
Like getting the +3/+3 weapon upgrade from Ecto, which matters a lot. He's just so far ahead.
Yeah, and notice that Palandiell didn't upgrade his units' attack or armor even once.
That is very crucial for these matchups when he goes into a late game. We do meanwhile see a 198 supply versus 158 supply, placing Ecto in a definite advantage. And going to the unit counting station, that is not only a SCV advantage, it's indeed, actually he's only 3 SCVs ahead of Palandiell, so this is a massive army advantage he's had here as he moves into the 2nd expansion of Palandiell's. Just going to take this down,
taking it off easily.
And now Palandiell is supply blocked and having 70 probes standing on one base, which is just so bad. And I would say it looks really dark for Palandiell right now.
Yeah. His macro is just bad at the moment.
I wouldn't say it's completely bad, it's just not very good.
2 bases versus 5 bases. Yeah. And the first base is outmined, so it's actually just 1 base.
You however see 4 Colossus here, let's see how much work they're going to do. He's going to Psystorm his Zealots. Very odd decision making there. But these Psystorms are doing a lot of damage to these Vikings, and...
No, he did not make it.
That was a very good play from Palandiell. He's going to be able to force a retreat from Ecto here, even though Ecto is still so far ahead. And I can't help it.
I did not expect that.
Nor did I. These blinks are just being picked off so easily. And I must say, I think if you had microed his Zealots a little better, that could have turned out so much better for Palandiell there. Hadn't he killed these Zealots, they could have soaked so much more damage, and this might actually have turned out in his favour, making that magnificent comeback we were talking about. However, as for now, he's mined out on his 1st base, he's close to mined out on his 2nd base, he haven't got that 2nd expansion up yet, and his food count says 67. And here comes the complaints about Thors.
Yeah. No, they are not overpowered, he just upgraded Palandiell.
I guess I guess I will leave that on to Atotas and Hydra to comment on, as they will probably have. And we do see a battle cruiser.
What?
God, a battle cruiser here.
Oh,
actually, two
supply
battle
plug.
cruisers and supply blocks.
And a few banshees.
Oh yes, battle cruiser. I haven't seen a battle cruiser in a game for like forever, so this is very exciting for me, I must say. Just such an epic unit that just takes so long to tag into, so it's not really worth it.
Here we're seeing Ecto moving out and try and kill Palandiell's little army here, trying to defend his second expansion, just killing off his entire army, going in with some probes.
Yeah,
and there goes the GG.